I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God in the blessing business. Yeah, that's all. I'm just a recipient. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God is in the show you favor business. He showed me some favor. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God is in the forgiving business. God done forgave me thousands and thousands of times. You know, and I say that as a big number like that because it's probably true. God is a forgiving God. That's how I exist today. And that's how you exist today. And one of the things I want to remind you about even in existing today, you know, Joel Osteen has a book out called It's Your Time. I love this book. It's called It's Your Time. And that's kind of what I want to touch on today. And I want to remind you all that it's still your time. See, you know, they've got unsuccessful people have created a lot of sayings to justify our failures as people. Well, my ship has passed. That was created by a person who did not quite make their goal in the amount of time that they had set for. So to justify it, here comes this great, seemingly very clever saying, and a lot of us adapt. Well, my ship has passed. So we adopt that. Here's another one. Well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. That sounds good, don't it? Because they mix it up with a little bit of faith base in it. I guess it wasn't. Well, here's another one. I guess if God wanted it for me, I'd have it. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? You're actually going to use that one to justify where you are in life, man? That's so not the case. I want to remind everybody today that it's still your time. That, you know, your ship hasn't sailed. You didn't miss all of your opportunities. There's others. It's still your time. You know, you still got a chance. You still have a shot. Here's a good one. You still have hope. You do. All of you. As long as God is who he is, there's always hope for you. You can never lose sight of that. You can never let the devil win that battle, that there is no hope for you, and cause you to do something that's unthinkable. I'm just going to cash in the chips. I'm gonna take my life. I'm going to commit suicide. No. Wait a second. Are you for real? That's not God talking to you. That's something wrong, and it's not coming from him. It's still your time. You still got a chance. There's always hope. But listen to me. You got to move, and you got to move on it. So many people are not getting the full benefit of their life, and so many people are not getting all the blessings that God has for them because you keep waiting on the perfect time. Man, how many times have I heard people come to me and say, hey, man, I'm just waiting on everything to line up right, man. I'm waiting on the perfect time to get, man, hey, can I tell you something? If I were waiting on the perfect time, I wouldn't be hardly any of the things that I've become. And one of my greatest blessings was marrying Marjorie. I wouldn't even have married Marjorie if I was waiting on the perfect time, because I had gone through what I thought was enough misery to cover my entire lifetime. And so when I was first divorced, I just said, man, it's going to be 5-6 years before I do this again. I said it. 2 years later, I was married. But guess what, man? It wasn't the perfect time. I didn't have all my ducks lined up in a row. It was still some things I needed to clean up. I even told her it's some things I want to clean up out of my life before. I want to make sure I got all the stars aligned up. I want to wait until all the ducks are in a row. I was waiting on the perfect time. If I had not stopped and Marjorie and I had sat down and said to each other, there'll be no perfect time. And then she said, I'll go through with you whatever you're going through. And that was it. I took a chance. The ducks were not lined up in a row. I had a lot of baggage in my life, man. I wanted to try to clear up. I wanted to do some things financially different. I wanted to just get rid of some residue I had in my life. She said, no, we'll do it together because there ain't no perfect time. And guess what? It wasn't. So if you're out there waiting on the perfect time to do something, it may not come. There is no such thing as waiting on the perfect time. I've said this 100 times, and here comes 101. The road to success is always under construction. You ain't finna go out there and there ain't no barrels on the road. You're not going out there and not running to detour signs. You're not going out there without seeing the men working sign to get off. You're not going out there to see it. So guess what? Stop waiting on the stars. Man, this is the perfect time to do it now. If you're waiting on the perfect time, that could be one of your biggest problems. You're still waiting. You have got to move, and you've got to move on it, and you've got to make a decision to go now. God will get you through everything necessary for you to get through. But you can't quit, though. See, here's a part. You can't quit. Just because the road you're on is under construction, you can't get off at the exit because you're tired of all the bumper-to-bumper traffic. It's that way. Get you some God. Like I said, get you some God and go on and go see what your life can be like. So stop waiting on the perfect time. Stop waiting on the stars to align themselves. You got to move, and you got to move on it. Get you some God, apply some faith, and get started. And remember, when you get out there coming towards your goal, the road to success is always under construction. If it was easy, everybody would be it. Stop expecting it to be easy. Come on out here. Get up in this thing. It's funky out here. Yeah, I got all that. It's hard out here. Yeah, I got all that. But what you want to do, man? Huh? What you want to do? You want to push your chips up to the window? It ain't time for that. You still got time. You still got a chance. There's always hope. There's always God. That's my conversation today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm starting the show off with an old friend of mine, a legend in the music game that is currently in court suing the music industry for over $3 trillion in back royalties and publishing rights because he is the writer of every major hit ever written. Ladies and gentlemen, Roscoe Wallace. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. Ladies, how you doing? Shirley, Carla, Chocolate, what's going on with you? Monica, everybody. Fella, what's going on? Holding on.
Yeah, he went right
So very hard to do when love is gone. And that ain't a lie. Holding on. So very hard to do. I said, so very hard to do. How hard is it? So very hard to do when love's gone. And that's no lie. Holding on, LTD. Wrote that too. They still owe me for that, but I'll collect it in court. Everything. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Ain't nothing like it, baby. Best morning show in the world. Let me introduce everybody. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Lil Jr., Kill Space, my dog, J.F. Brown, go back like Cadillac seats. The king of prank nephew Tommy, and in the background you never hear, and thank God for it, ladies and gentlemen, Mississippi Monica. Me and Mississippi Monica grandmama won the Catfish Championship in Mississippi 4 years in a row. All right, that's a show. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. Introduce another hit.
Yeah.
He gone. He
Yeah,
come in
okay.
and he
So
go
good,
just
bro.
like that, huh? He don't stay long, do he?
No. He in and out, dog. And he just jumped right into his song because they his. All of them is his. So in the music industry for $3 trillion. That boy right there.
It's more than the
Boy,
infrastructure
gonna be
plan.
in court. That's a lot of
From
paperwork,
Biden.
man. That's a
Jimmy?
lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because I'm going through, a lot of people going through this. You know, you probably the best at this. You know, why is it not good to tell the truth to your woman? You know, you probably mastered this. Because they tell you in the beginning, you know, I ain't going to be mad. I ain't going to be mad. I ain't going to be upset.
Yeah. Just tell me the truth.
Just tell me the truth. I ain't going to take it. I'm not gonna take it.
Fools tell the truth all the time. Fools rush in. See, let me explain something to you, ladies, in case you don't know this. It ain't always a lie. Sometimes it's keeping certain facts withheld.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say that one
And
more
let me
time.
tell you
Say that
something.
again, huh?
It is not always a lie. Sometimes it's keeping certain facts withheld because too much information at once is mental overload. And you being the woman I love, I would never overload your mind. I would rather carry the weight myself.
Man.
Let the church say amen.
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 Yes, guy.
Man.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll have the nephew and Run That Prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it's the nephew and his prank phone call. Neff?
The title is Go Big. If your kids is in the car, tell them to hold their head out the window. I don't want you to miss the prank. What? Hold their head out the window for 5 minutes, you can hear this prank.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Darnell. Darnell, let's see, who's this? Darnell, how you doing? This is Scott with Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge. How you doing today? Scott who? My name is Scott, and I'm with Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge. I'm good, Scott. What's up? We were actually given a phone call by your wife. Your wife is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Well, your wife's birthday is coming up pretty soon. Is that right? Yeah. It's a couple weeks. Yeah, it's coming up. Okay. Have you decided on getting her anything, or have you purchased anything yet? No. I got a couple things in mind. Well, actually, we got a call from. I think we've got something that's gonna really help you guys, and something I think that she wanted to recommend. That's something that you probably wouldn't think about getting. All right, I'm all ears. Okay. I've been racking my brain, so I'm all ears. Actually, gave us a call. She's actually had an idea, what she would really, really like for her birthday present. So, what's the name of your company again? Bigger and Better. Like I said, hold on. She called you. I'm sorry. She called you to give me an idea on what I should get her for her birthday. Yeah. Well, this is something that's a little different, and it's something that you probably would never in a million years think of. But here at Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge, we actually do some things that we definitely know you wouldn't have thought of. So I definitely understand her giving us a call. Sam, what's your name? What's your name again? Sam? No, Sam. Scott. Scott, get to the point. What you selling? Actually, let us know that there's some things that are really, really lacking between you guys. And she would very much like for her birthday, where you can be a lot more well endowed. So, that's what we do here at Bigger and Better. What? We actually, hello? What? I could be more what? More well endowed, sir. So I think really what's going on is Bianca's really not satisfied right now. And she called you to tell you that I'm not. What do you mean well endowed? My junk? Sir, you're inadequate. You know what I mean? You're. Are you kidding me? What's the name of this company again? Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge. And right now, you're not large and in charge, and we want to get you to that. Are you able to come in for a consultation? A consultation. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna call her right now, because this is right now. Okay, I'm gonna call her. Well, we're trying to do, sir. First of all, let me say this: do you not think you need to come in?
I don't even think I need to be talking to you, Mr. Scott, about whatever is going on in my bedroom. I'm king, so I'm not even. I don't even know what the going on.
This is the first sign of denial, right here.
I don't have no denial. I don't have no problems in the bedroom.
Okay, well, you
know what I'm saying? So I don't even. Why am I even still on the phone with you?
Okay, but sir, I mean, you
ain't have to worry about hearing from her. If she's got some kind of account with you, then you ain't got. You go ahead and close that out.
Okay, Mr. Darnell, let me say this: you have a very big ego, sir. You know, but you're not as big as your ego. I want to get you to that point.
This is some crazy. I've heard some crazy things people sell online, but you're gonna call me talk about my wife called you and saying that I'm inadequate in the bedroom?
Sir, you know what? And once again,
I'm trying. I know you're just doing your job, Scott, but I'm gonna have to call her right now. Okay? So don't worry. Lose my number, Scott. Don't call me no. Okay?
You're in denial.
I'm in denial. You. Hello?
Sir, I really want to help you as much as I can.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm trying to get my wife on the phone right now. Okay? I know you got a job to do, but what I need you to do right now is stop calling me. All right? I'm trying to be nice to you because I'm sure whatever it is, she called you and you just doing your job.
Okay,
all right?
But sir, I'm trying to get you in here to get a consultation so we can get you further along than where you are.
Consultation? I don't need no consultation. I don't need no assistance from you, Scott.
Okay, sir, you're
call me no more, man.
Hey, you're small, and I want to make you bigger.
What is this anyway? You bigger, huh? What kind of job is that? How you even get a job like that? You apply for this job? You idiot? Were you a high school dropout?
Sir, I'm trying to get you in. I'm trying to
stop calling me, man.
Mr. Darnell, I'm still trying to help you get through the situation. Okay? Are you willing to come in for a consultation? At least we're coming in for a consultation. We can get you further along than where you are.
Are you listening to me? The only consultation we're going to have is my fist in your face if you call me again. I'll tell you what, I will come in for a consultation. Give me your address and everything like that, all your information, and I will come down for a consultation. You going to be there?
I'm here the first 8 hours of the day, sir. What I want to do is get you lined up and get your procedure.
Let me call my wife. I don't need no damn procedure. Give me your info, and you don't have to worry about hearing from us no more, okay? But right now, I need you to get off the phone. I don't want to hang up on you. I understand you're trying to do your job.
Mr. Darnell, you're small. You're small, I'm trying to make you bigger,
man,
sir.
You.
Hey, sir, you know what? I'm trying to help you. You're the person that's a little small guy. I'm trying to help you with your problem. Now, if you're not going to be appreciative of it, then I don't even understand why your wife knows you're having a problem.
Give me your address, and we can have this conversation face to face. You don't know who the
then why would your wife call here, sir?
It doesn't matter. If I can get on the line, I can figure out why she called you. Loser, you gonna
because you're inadequate,
man.
Hey, sir, here's the problem. You're tiny and you don't want to admit it.
Tiny?
Let me get you.
You don't know me, man. You've never seen me. You don't know anything about me. I can't even believe my wife would even call you with this. This is how you do business? You gonna call me I'm tiny?
Sir, let me explain something to you. I'm not only the president, but I'm also a client, sir.
I don't give a what you are, okay?
Okay. And there are some other things that let us know as well.
What the would that be?
She also wanted me to tell you that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife just prank phone called you, man.
Man, that ain't funny, man. I'm over here looking at my in the mirror. Man, it's kind of great time call her. I thought I was good, but I got a little nervous there. I was like, man.
What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Come on now, you know it's the Steve Harvey Radio Show, man.
Come on now.
All right, coming up more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for Junior's Truth Be Told.
Yeah. All right, Shirley, Thanksgiving is a big day now. We have discussed all of the things. We've discussed when people need to bring food.
Yeah.
What time dinner start.
Yeah, what time
people
again?
Who coming. We've discussed all this. One thing we have not discussed.
What?
The one thing, when your ass need to leave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
we have discussed. Now, people don't know when to leave. There's times you need to leave. There are statements that will be made you need to adhere to and understand. Like, well, that's it. See, when you hear that, Start getting your keys in your hand. We need to hear some jangle, something.
Yeah.
It's time to go. You can't spend all day here. Dinner start at 2. Treat it like a restaurant. How long you staying there?
Right.
You sit down at 2, about 3:30, you gone. Same way.
Hour and a half, that's about right.
Yeah, well, about an hour and a
An
half.
hour and a half.
That's an hour and a half.
What about the game?
Forget all that. You ain't come over here for the game. You came to eat. If you fool, if I see you kick off a shoe, your ass got to go. Let me catch a shoe off your foot.
They don't do that.
Yeah, no, you ain't staying here all day. Now, my mama tired. She done cooked everything. She done fed everybody. What else can we talk about? We done discussed everything. We know Walter got out of jail. We know Hattie had a heart transplant. Right. We know Melba had another baby. We got all this information. After we cover,
Melba still having kids.
Melba still having kids.
When your name Melba.
And 45, still having babies.
Come on, man.
Don't.
Your name Melba, you probably...
Yeah, you probably having still baby.
No, you probably through having baby. Anybody that named Melba, they through having baby.
We done covered all
What
this.
does the name have to do with it, Steve?
Got a lot to do with your age. If your name is Agnes, you probably done had all your kids.
All your kids.
Yeah, you probably got grandkids.
But we done covered everything we can talk about. We know Junior went back into rehab. We got that.
Wow.
Everything is covered. Let's just go ahead and go home. We just need you to go home. That's it.
Beatrice, she's through having kids.
Beatrice will be through having
Stop
babies.
with the old name.
It's Beatrice. He said Beatrice.
It's
Some people say
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
is
Some people
the
say
name. That's the
Beatrice.
name.
They say
That's
Beatrice.
nasty.
Odetta is not having kids.
That's what he got out of that.
Exactly.
I'm giving you the names where I can assure you, if this is your name, you are at an age where you are beyond childbearing years.
Give me another.
Okay.
Sojourner.
Sojourner. Sojourner is through having babies.
You want another one?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Henrietta.
Henrietta.
She through having kids.
Henrietta tubes is dusty.
Yes.
You got any more?
You need another one?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Gwen.
Okay, I got Gwen.
Ooh, I love a Gwen.
Gwen is through
Yeah, that's
having
your
babies.
name,
Gwen ain't
Tommy.
having no
Gwen.
I love a
Yeah,
Gwen.
Gwen 52.
Because she got a 52-year-old name.
That's it. Gwen.
See, his names, once you have an old name, you can quit having babies. If your name is Barbara, you probably through having kids. I'm just saying. There ain't nobody named Barbara still having kids. Not Barbara.
Can Edna have a kid?
Edna been through having kids.
Roberta.
Betty.
Done.
Shirley.
Dead.
Oh, here's another. Gladys.
Gladys already had kids.
Yeah, that's right up there with Agnes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you who through.
Who?
Jackie is. I tell you that.
Hey,
Jack.
man.
I'm sorry.
Well, you just
Ooh, we can't
you
have no
always
more
go
kids.
over there.
We can't have no more kids. Jesus Christ.
Well, since you went there, Carla, put
I
that on in there.
already said Shirley.
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 Nobody.
Betty, Shirley, Mary, Marjorie, all of that. Yeah.
Margaret,
Last
Esther.
night, I ain't even sleep in the bed last night.
Oh, Esther. Steve, you forgot about
Esther.
Esther.
I got
though.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Because Rose slept with us last night.
Uh-huh.
I took my shower, man. I was tired as hell because I fell asleep in my office. So I went upstairs, I took a shower, came into the bedroom out my bathroom, put my light on my little phone, Rose in the bed. I just turned around, went downstairs. I'm not finna do this to you.
Is she a
I'm not
wild
gonna
sleeper?
have her set her damn heel in my eye. No,
I remember
Not
you used to
another
say that
night.
about Winton, Steve, when Winton was little.
man, these kids, man, they just
They sleep bad, don't they?
Uh-huh. I was a bad
beat you up.
sleeping kid. Oh, I was
they
a
ain't
bad
got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work. You in here sleeping bad on your side.
Right.
Matter of fact,
Go to your
get
room.
out the damn bed. Why
Yeah.
you in
Go to
here?
your room.
Noah in his bed. Why you got to sleep in there? I sleep with no, Papa. Okay, well,
That's so
Papa
sweet.
don't sleep with you.
How could you turn that
Papa
down,
won't sleep
though?
with
But it hurt her though. Yeah, Papa won't
Yeah.
sleep with Nana too. Yeah. Papa want to get a little P&N time in. Yeah, that Papa Nana to you. P&N is a little something else to me.
Steve.
Okay.
Hey, can we tell you about Junior, though? We forgot to talk about this. At the J Spot on Taco Tuesday. We forgot to tell you about that. Oh, yes,
was he
yes,
fighting?
he did the doggone thing. Yes. I mean, Steve, you would have been so proud of him. It was packed, first of all, thanks to everyone who came out. Junior was so fly. He looked good. He looked the part.
I got that from, though.
Exactly.
Sure.
Steve would have been
who
so
taught
proud.
me that?
Mm-hmm.
To be
Who
fly.
taught all of them?
He went to work, Steve. He did. He went
he
to
good?
work. Yes, he was very good.
Who taught me that?
He was funny. Everything that you would have
Go ahead,
wanted
Junior.
him to be. So I just wanted to say
Hey,
congratulations.
Tommy,
We
you
had
gonna
to go.
love it, man, when you go down there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
them
gonna
real
do
black
it for
folks
him.
over there now.
I know it is.
Oh yeah.
Real black folks over there.
Was his
How
boo
the
there?
tacos? The tacos good too?
Yeah, the tacos are. I told you the tacos are good. Taco Tuesday.
That's a given, huh?
Yes.
But was his boo there, Monica? Was his
yeah. Monica was there.
Oh, my
She
boo.
was-
Yeah, my boo was there.
Oh, his boo was there too?
Uh-huh.
You know what, dog?
We had
Y'all
on
really.
James and
Hey, man, let me
everything.
tell you something. Y'all really ought to quit fooling around.
Who?
You and Monica.
Man, my crazy. I ain't, hold on.
Now wait a minute.
Hold on. Come on.
Okay, all right,
Everybody,
listen.
everybody
you gonna throw
boo
me
is
down
crazy.
that river right there?
You
gonna send my ass up that river right
Men
there?
love crazy. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve.
Fix this one.
Who's a house guest or person coming by for Thanksgiving that you're not looking forward to seeing? Who is it?
My mother-in-law's sister's husband.
What?
Who was that, dog?
I don't even know. I think it's Ernest.
Why? Well, what
does he do? What does Ernest do?
Because
Because I
your
had to watch
mother-in-law
him
is
the
a
whole
dream.
time he there.
Yeah, your mother-in-law's a dream. I love her.
We love her.
And
Mama
your
Bridget.
father-in-law.
Man, my
Yes.
mother-in-law
Mama
is the
Bridges.
best.
Yes.
My father-in-law is the best.
Love
Mom and
them.
daddy,
Yes.
I got the best. I've never had a complaint, man. We happy, we enjoy each other. They can stay in my house long as they want.
Yeah, I love them.
Okay.
But her sister's husband, though.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know. That's what's wrong. I don't know.
So they come to
is he
dinner and they
doing?
do what, Steve?
Yeah, what's he doing?
We was having a prayer one time. My mom-in-law said, let's all hold hands. Now, you know, a huge kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
About 20 people. Everybody go around and say what they think.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now, that ain't like this here because there's too many people.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know half the people that was in the circle. So, and I really don't care what you're grateful for because dinner is ready.
You ready for that?
And we can talk
turkey?
about this while we eating.
Right.
Okay.
You know, but what is all this beforehand? And it got round to everybody, and this one lady took a long time, but hers was the best. So I broke from the circle and started clapping because I wanted to try to end it with applause.
Right.
And you're not supposed to clap during prayer. But I just tried to wrap it up.
I know. I got faith.
And it kept going, and I'm holding this dude's hand. Now, I don't know nothing wrong with him until it got to him, and he started talking about what he was grateful for. He said, I'm grateful for the weather and that we had these jackets on.
He got W's.
and that the fact that, everything at the grocery store is fresh and that we can go by there. And I thank him for my cars too that come on in the morning and take us safe. And then want to thank him for the freshness of the potato chips in the bag sometime.
What?
Now I'm sitting there.
Oh, Lord.
I'm looking upside his head, but my whole body trembling because everybody got their head down except Winton. Winton is looking up in full-blown holler mode.
Winton is his daddy.
Is looking up at me,
Yes.
face toe up. I'm over here, my whole body shaking.
Yeah.
I'm laughing so hard, trying not to blurt it out.
Give some
My
more.
mother-in-law, she holding my hand on the other side. She squeezes my hand to try to help me through it. That ain't stopping nothing I got
That makes
going.
it worse.
Who is this man?
Then my other son, Steve, he opens his eyes and he starts snickering. Me and my sons is in holler mode.
The Harvey boys.
Because this, to us, yeah. And I've given them full permission to laugh and stuff like that. So I look over to the left of the circle and my wife is glaring at me with them little green eyes. I'm talking about glaring.
Yes. You don't pull it
Squinting.
together.
If you don't pull it together.
Yes. Thank
Right
you,
when
Marjorie.
she said that, and then I thank the Lord I got a tune-up the other day. All right, that's it. That's
done.
We out.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm gone.
I had to let everybody hand go and leave the circle.
Yeah, I got a tune-up.
Yeah. Thank God I got a tune-up the other day. I went in my office. I'm hollering.
There's something wrong with that dude.
I'm hollering. Next thing I look up, Winton in the office with me because he couldn't handle it either.
I love it.
That was it.
I love it.
All right, Steve, time for today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much. That's right. They say that you can pick your friends, but not your relatives. I always say that around Thanksgiving. Remember that. A court in Wisconsin has set bail for the man accused of driving his SUV into a Christmas parade in Waukesha at $5 million, which Court Commissioner David Herring says is totally appropriate.
It's extraordinarily high, but it's an extraordinarily big case. It's an extraordinarily serious case with an extraordinary history of this gentleman.
The alleged driver, Darrell Brooks, faces 5 counts of intentional homicide, which is expected to be ramped up since now a 6th person has died, a child. Jurors in Charlottesville, Virginia have found that the racist organizers of that Unite the Right rally 4 years ago are liable. And for $25 million, a civil suit was filed against the white supremacists in connection with the injuries suffered in that horrific, violent demonstration. A federal jury has handed down a verdict in the case of 3 major retail pharmacy chains, saying that they did not do enough to stem the flow of opioid medication, pain medication, to 2 Ohio counties. Verdict against CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart actually provide the example now for city and county governments looking to hold drugstore chains responsible for their roles in the U.S. opioid crisis. President Biden says that despite the recent inflation, the nation's economy is on the rebound. He's ordered the release of some 50 million barrels of oil from the nation's strategic oil reserves in hopes of bringing down gas prices. But in the meantime, Biden says there are already some things to be grateful for this year.
Record job growth, the strongest recovery in the world, and most of all, the chance to be together again with the people we love on Thanksgiving.
That's right. And AAA says that even with the higher gas prices, holiday travel this week has almost completely recovered to pre-pandemic levels. If you're flying, don't expect any open seats. And as for driving, AAA is predicting that 53.5 million Americans are going to be traveling within the U.S. for Thanksgiving this year, about a 13% jump over last year, with air travel up by 80%. Last year, a lot of folks drove, you know. The jury has now begun deliberating the Ahmaud Arbery case, where 3 white men are accused of murdering an innocent, unarmed black jogger in Brunswick, Georgia. And 'tis the season for giving out turkeys. Well, of course we did. Steve Harvey gave him out yesterday. None other than Slick Rick got into the turkey-giving things in his Bronx neighborhood in New York City the other day.
You know, it's just been a good thing, you know, to look out for the community that you came from. It's easy to take some pressure off of the people and let them get some free stuff instead of having to go out there and spend their little chips.
Gobble, gobble. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Guys, time to have some fun. We got to ask you, is there a member, Junior, your family comes to mind, but is there one member of your family that, because I love his family, that's guilty? Is there one member of your family that's guilty of just always being a problem, just being a mess at Thanksgiving? And what have they done that's so
about
bad?
10 of them. Pick one.
Not 10.
Yeah. Curtis, Martin gonna be there. Mark, David, Uncle Jay, Uncle Red. It's gonna be some people there. Gonna be some problems.
Okay, so
That's why I
Uncle
say,
Red?
Shirley, when you come to our Thanksgiving, get in your clique. Don't go over in somebody else's clique.
You said that
Just
last
get in
week,
your
yeah.
clique and stay with your people. Because I'm telling you, go over there, it's going to
They
be a
don't
problem.
mingle with each other?
I didn't know families had cliques like that, though.
Time. The prisoners hang with the prisoners. They got all kinds of stuff to talk about.
Wait, what?
You can't be free. Ain't never been to prison and talk what they talking about over there. The prisoners hang with the prisoners.
They clicked up. They
Yeah.
So everybody that's been locked up, they all
They
hang
all
together.
They over there on the card table, domino table. You know, they over there looking with mirrors around
you can't
corners.
get in a
you know,
locked-up conversation if you
Yeah,
haven't
you
been
have
locked
no
up.
idea
You're
what they
not
talking
allowed
about.
to go.
Yeah, you have no idea what they talking about. You don't know nothing about going to bed at 9, lights out. You don't have nothing. You don't know nothing about that.
Come on, boy.
Boy, you don't know. Why would you be over there?
Yeah.
You don't know how they got the cell phone in the whole. You don't know how they get them in.
Yeah.
Why would
You
be
can't
over there?
contribute to the conversation.
You can't put nothing in.
What you talking about, boy? You don't know you.
Yeah. You don't know nothing about unscrewing no light bulb, crushing it in a whole tile, and what you doing with the, you don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
That's how they got
What
the
they
guard
doing
coming.
with the pieces of that? What is that?
They put it out in the hallway. That's how they hear the guard coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dog, you don't know nothing about this.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be in that clique. I wouldn't be in that clique, yeah.
You ain't never hid a shank in you.
You ain't never did that. Come on, let them know. You don't have no business over there in that conversation. What do you know about how to press your pants in prison? You don't know nothing about putting your pants in between the mattress. You don't know nothing about that and lay on it to get a crease. Why would you be talking?
Jay? You don't know how to make top ramen in the commode. You don't know how to do that.
Yeah. No idea.
Don't even go over there.
That ain't for you.
That is not for you.
That's where you way out your league. What you doing over there?
Junior, I love your family
Go
so
over there and
much.
talk with the people you can relate to about rent and cars and mortgage payments and somebody going to school. Your ass had no business over in this corner. And you know where they congregate at? They always congregate in low light. They don't never be in the open.
Yeah.
Every time they get together, their ass is in a corner where it's low lit.
Shouldn't have been here. And you over here trying to talk to us. Ain't got one recipe to make hooch.
Not one.
You ain't never had fermented fruit in your damn life. What you over here for?
Man.
Do they bring anything to the dinner, Junior?
No.
Hell no. They take all the scraps and make something with it.
That's it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it is Thanksgiving time. You're at your mama's house, you're at your friend's house, you're just gathered around, you're in the living room, kitchen, or sitting on the porch, and you're having these conversations. Two things. You don't have all the information, and the other one is they don't make no damn sense at all. But you're talking. They sound something like this. Now, last year we was over at we was at whose house was we at last year?
It was Charlie and them, wasn't it?
It was Charlie. No,
that boy name wasn't
Charlie.
Charlie.
We was at Kenneth Wayne's house last time.
Kenneth Wayne, yeah. And I remember, Kenneth Wayne, because what happened was we was trying to watch the game, and they had the small ass, they had a small TV, like a 13
It was a Zenith, wasn't it?
A Zenith, yeah.
You talking about Kenny Wayne that married but missing his ring finger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask y'all something?
Yeah.
Y'all think Ricky gonna get out and then be able to make it to next year's Thanksgiving?
I don't know. He's missed 7 already. I don't know.
I don't know, Steve.
He's
supposed to call.
He goes up for parole every year.
Yeah.
I heard this girl Carlisha is gonna bring the turkey and the dressing.
Yeah, but you know what I heard about
to the prison
her?
when she visits.
I heard about her? She is seeing somebody else, and they would take her to the prison to see him while he sit in the car.
Well, of course she's seeing somebody else. She done had 2 babies while Ricky in there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Two, Steve, 2 babies.
Why y'all keep acting like y'all don't know this?
But why she named that second baby Ricky, though? Why she named the second baby Ricky?
She wrong for that.
The baby daddy name is Ricky.
And she told
He don't look nothing like his daddy, though. Ooh, he don't look nothing like his
Ricky
daddy.
she would had a slow pregnancy and the baby is his. She said the whole 2 years he was in there those was his babies.
Sure did, and he believed it.
And he believed it.
Now the baby don't look like Ricky. The baby look like Little Richard.
The Little Richard.
That's what I seen. Got the haircut and everything. Got a mole on his cheek. I said, damn, this baby look just like Little Richard.
And his first words was, "Shut up. Shut up." The baby could say that. I don't know what that was about.
A wop, baba, loo, bop, a wop, ba. Yeah.
It's amazing that 3 years old, he was in wop, baba, loo, bop.
Yeah.
But what's strange is the baby look like Little, but have you seen the daddy? The daddy look
just like Chuck Berry.
It does.
What? That's crazy. Now
that
is
the
really
craziest
crazy
thing ever.
Because I saw him at the Walmart with him, and I thought it was Miles Davis.
Really? Another singer?
Perm like that?
Oh, you know who that is? That's not him. That's the grandmama that looked like Miles Davis. I remember her. Yeah.
What's her name?
Grandma Hattie. Hattie. It was Hattie. It was
Something
Hattie.
Hattie.
I remember it was Hattie.
Hattie
Grandma
got a
Hattie May.
mustache?
Just like Miles Davis. Yeah.
What?
She looked just like him.
Listen, I don't want to worry y'all with
And
this.
his mama. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We done ran out of cranberry sauce. I'm just telling y'all, we done ran out of cranberry sauce.
Well, it's some cranberries. Well, that's not the sauce, though. That's the actual berries, and don't nobody
berries.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something.
What?
Is anybody size me hungry?
Well, yes, that's why we're all here, Grandma.
we're here.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
You
ready to eat? You ready to eat?
We done ate one time. I just, it ought to be time for backing folks.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes
Well, we
sense
got to
to me.
pray again. Who's
Makes
going to say the
sense to
prayer
me.
this time?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Don't you let Lucius
prayed
pray
once.
again. No,
Please don't let him pray.
It's
Don't let him pray.
too long.
let him
It's too
pray.
long.
His memory
that
is
food
slipping.
is still blessed. It's still blessed.
Amen.
You don't bless it twice, Shirley. You bless
You
it
don't
one
have to.
time.
Yes, ma'am.
I can
Somebody
eat
tell
that Giblet
drunk ass
gravy by
Herbert to
itself.
get his hands out the potato salad.
Herbie, get your drunk ass hands out the salad. You heard, Mama?
Stupid ass just be leaning anywhere.
There you have it. Useless Thanksgiving conversation.
That's that front
Meaningless,
porch, baby.
go nowhere Thanksgiving combos.
Meaningless.
Coming up next.
Meaningless.
Thank you. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, you're not going to believe my strawberry letter for today. The subject is you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, you can.
But wait till you hear it. Right now, though, the nephew's in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
I want to date your mama.
Oh, see, right there.
I want to date your mama.
Steve, how would you do it again, please?
Today's prank is I want to date your mother.
See?
That's it?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there.
What do you need?
I know.
Yeah.
Put some prank on that. Put something on there.
Yeah, I can't tell you how to prank because obviously you're the king of it, but I was just talking about the introductions could use a lot of work.
You got to put some more flavor on that. Try it
Now,
again.
see, the flavor's in the prank.
Yeah, but
you
put
know.
some seasoning on that intro, though.
Yeah, see, that's where you and I differ. And so, once again, just do what you want to do.
All right.
All right.
How did he say? I'm sorry, I can't. I want to date your mama.
Well, do you, man?
Run it.
Boo.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Burns.
This is James. This is her son.
How you doing, man? My name is Gordon. I just recently joined the church, man, within the last month, and I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. One of the members gave me a number, but I guess they must have gave me the wrong number, I guess. Is this a home number, or what is this?
Hold up. Who is this again?
My name is Gordon. I'm a new member at the church.
Yeah.
Is this your number?
Yeah, man. This is my phone number. I'm James. I'm her son.
Oh, that's your mom. Okay, that's your mother.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, my bad, man. I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. Now, do you have a cell or a home number or something where I can get in touch with Miss Burns?
Wait. Tell me. Your name is what? Gordon.
I just joined the church, man, so I might not have met you yet, James.
Okay. Well, God bless you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is there any way I could get your mom's home number from you?
I mean, you just joined the church. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to talk to her. I mean, is there a message I could pass on to her, though?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to see if it's all right for me to take her out. I've been seeing her for the last
Hold up. Tell me, now, you were just saying that you were a new member to the church, and somebody gave you, or they were attempting to give you my mother's number, and you're asking me if you could take her out, man?
Well, I wasn't asking you. I thought I had her phone number. I guess they gave you your number by mistake. That's my reason for calling. I thought I was going to get her. I want to take her out, maybe to dinner or something.
Well, I'll be quite honest, man. I just came back home from overseas from fighting and everything, man. And, my pops just passed away not too long ago, and I ain't too keen on my mama going out with somebody. And besides, you don't even sound like you her age. She in her 60s, man. How old are you, man?
I'm 36.
Get the hell out of here. You how old, man?
I'm 36.
I'm 34. What the is you doing? You do realize my mom is pushing 60, right?
Well, you know what, man? I look at it like James, right? James, I look at it like it's, age ain't nothing but a number, man. It's what's in your heart, man, and how you carry yourself,
Yeah, but my mom, but my mom ain't no cougar like that, and I know she ain't coming after you. All right, now, I remember her telling me that she trying some new things at this church, but going out with some that's 30, how old are you? You a baby, man.
I'm 36, dude.
Man, you like my brother or something, man. Ain't nowhere in the world my mama gonna be dating.
Okay, James, let me say this, man. First of all, I didn't even know I was calling you. Second of all, I'm calling to speak with her. I'm not calling trying to get permission from you. Miss Burns is a grown woman. Miss Burns can decide.
Whoa. Time out. Now, I don't think you heard me, man. I just came back from fighting overseas. My pops passed away not too long ago. I am the man of the house. Let's get that straight right now, all right? I don't care if I'm still living at home or not. I'm the man of this house, all right? You calling to ask my mama on a date? Okay. Yeah, you might as well just stick to church, dog, because, as I said, be blessed. But it ain't going to be no blessing from me to you. I tell you that right now.
Okay, I'm not looking for a blessing from you at all, brother.
You might want to look for a blessing.
I respect the fact that you've been overseas and you've been fighting for this country, okay? But if I decide I want to speak to Miss Burns about going out, I think Miss Burns has every right to decide if she would like to go out with Gordon or not. And Gordon wants to take her out.
Hold the up. Look, bro, I don't care how old you say you are, all right? Number one, you too young, as I already mentioned, all right? This ain't going down with you and my mama. Straight up.
Hey, man, that's for your mama to decide.
No. You bringing up my mama, you letting the word your mama come out your mouth again, that's going to get you up, all right? I don't know where you from. I don't give a how old you are.
I'm 36, man.
I know what church my mama go to, and it ain't going to be her and you. You ain't going to be asking her out, all right? I don't give a what it takes. I would show up on Sunday, catch your in the pulpit or wherever you're going to be sitting, in the back, in the choir. It don't matter. Something is going down. You are not going to get with my mama like that. You got that?
That's up for your mama to decide. If your mama want to go out with me to have dinner, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm deciding it right now. It ain't going to happen. I told you before, be blessed or get your whooped. You got two choices, all right? I didn't fight overseas 3 years to come back and also deal with my daddy dying and then come back. Man, I'm suffering from PSD, dog. I don't know what the I'm going to do unless you want to get it like that.
You suffer from what?
A PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I will release all that on you. You got that? I don't play that.
Hey, man, listen, I don't want no trouble.
It don't matter to me. You can catch it.
Okay, look, man, listen. I ain't trying to have no trouble out you, man. All I'm finna say is this right here. I'll talk to your mom on Sunday, okay?
You ain't gonna talk to me. Are you not hearing me, man?
Okay.
I'm going crazy right now.
Okay, can I say this? Can I say one more thing to you, man, before you explode?
You ain't got nothing else to say.
I got one more thing before you explode, man. Is you listening?
Yeah, man.
James?
What?
Hey, man, I want to tell you this, man. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your mama got me to prank phone call you.
Get the out of here. This who?
Hey, man, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your mama told me, she said, my son been overseas, he been fighting. I'm glad to have him home. She said, we got to get him back in the spirit of laughing.
Man, my mama, are you kidding me, man?
We got you good.
We listen to this show overseas, man.
First of all, I got to say thank you for fighting for this country. I want to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You get it overseas and in the States, dog. Thanks, man.
Did I go too far, sir?
You you did.
Yes, you play too much.
You already know.
Mamas need love too, though, don't they?
Yeah,
Of
but you don't want to
course.
talk about dating
We're
nobody,
both
mama.
mothers. Yeah.
I wish you would talk about dating mine.
I might call you next week. I might call you next week. I want to date your mama.
Wow.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Well,
That was.
See, that's you too far.
But you go too far a lot.
That's you.
Right
Well,
there
you
at
know.
that edge. But he
Right there.
usually goes to the edge.
He
doesn't-
steps over it.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you.
You think I'm overboard?
Yes.
No, perfectly. My God, you're terrific.
Is this reverse psychology, Steve?
Y'all ain't.
No, it don't matter. Psychology don't work with him.
We're getting ready to get to the strawberry letter, okay? Up next, the subject, you can't have your cake and eat it too. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it's time now for today's strawberry letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to Steve Harvey FM and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one today. So before I actually read the letter, I have to do a disclaimer here and ask you, please listen to the entire letter. It is not what you think, okay? It's going to get a little crazy in the middle, but stick with me. All right, please. Thank you.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Subject, you can't have your cake and eat it too. All right, one more time. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been dating a guy for 6 months, and he's one of the sweetest men that I've ever met. This weekend, he disclosed some information to me, and I need your opinion. He and I met when I moved out of my condo. He was the supervisor of the moving company that I used, and he was very professional and handsome, and when he asked me out, I accepted. We started out as friends, and now we're in a relationship. On our first date, he said his favorite thing about me was my skin tone and how soft and supple it looks. I had not had that much attention in a while, so I was overjoyed. Whenever we go out, he caresses my skin with his great big hands and kisses my shoulders and neck. We finally got intimate over the weekend, and it was everything I had hoped for. But then it got tricky.
Here we go.
After sex, we were lying in bed, and as usual, he was rubbing on me and kept saying how he loves my skin. He then whispered to me, "I just want to eat you." I giggled and turned to look at him, thinking he wanted to go for round 2. But then he said to me, "No, I literally want to eat you."
What?
I looked at this man and asked him to repeat himself. He said he fantasizes about eating a part of a woman's body, and it's a big fetish that he has not been able to live that out. He elaborated that overseas it's a big thing where a man will take part of a woman's buttocks and eat it.
What?
He said he's been fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious.
What?
Wait.
You heard me.
Hold on. I was thinking you were talking about something else.
Okay,
hard
right. That's
left.
why I said. That's why I
Cut
said.
her ass, though.
He said he's been fascinated. Let me get through the letter, please, Steve. He said he's been fascinated by cannibalism. Since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious. So I need to know if this is really just a fetish or should I run before it's too late? Have you ever heard of such? I'm falling for this guy, but I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. Please help me. Okay, I mean, all I could say initially is what? WTH? I mean, really, did I read this correctly? Like, you said in the letter, did you hear this correctly? People don't eat people. That's not what we do. What is he talking about? I mean, this is a fantasy he hasn't been able to live out yet. Listen, sure, he could be just kidding, and this could just be a fantasy, and he doesn't really mean this. Sure.
A booty burger? I don't get it.
I mean, he could just be kidding, but why take this chance? I mean, seriously, he knows too much about it. He's researched it. No, to answer your question, we've never heard of such cannibalism and things like this. I mean, we know what it is, of course, but we haven't literally heard of anyone doing this. And yes, I would run. He sounds too freaky. I mean,
Freaky?
Yeah, he sounds too freaky and crazy to me. That's not freaky to you?
No,
that's
crazy.
beyond. That's
yeah,
beyond.
way
It's beyond.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
hey,
beyond.
Let her finish the letter.
Yeah, it's beyond. He wants to literally eat you. The term is called voraphilia, if you guys want to know. Voraphilia. All right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, you know that. All right, Steve, I'm done. I think she should run. This is too crazy.
Well, let's go over the letter and just go along on the journey that this letter was taking us on. They 6 months, dating this man, one of the sweetest men she ever met. You know, he was a supervisor of a moving company that moved her, professional, handsome. And so he asked her out. She said, all right. Well, they started out as friends, but they're in a relationship now. Because on the first date, he told her the first thing he loved about her was her skin. Her skin tone. How soft and subtle it looked. Girl, the attention about to drive this girl crazy. She was overjoyed. When we go out, he be caressing your skin with his great big hand. Because them furniture moving hands. You know, he got them big ass hands. He picking up refrigerators, couches. You know, this big man ass hand. Kissing all over your shoulder. You got intimate over the weekend, and Lord Jesus. Woo, it was everything. Then it got tricky. After sex, y'all was laying in bed. You know, just like, he was just rubbing on you. Kept saying, I love your skin. Then he whispered, I just want to eat you. Now, we've all heard this before.
Careful. All right,
most
listen.
grown-ass men before.
Hang on, Steve. Hang on. We'll have part two.
Oh, Lord.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject of today's letter, you can't have your cake and eat it too. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's get back into the letter. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Let's recap.
Ain't no damn recap. She done got the movie company boy she done fell in love with. And he out on the date with her. Talking about the favorite thing about her was her skin tone and how soft and supple it looked. Oh, she hadn't had this kind of attention in a while. She was overjoyed. Go out caressing the skin, had them great big hands kissing all on her shoulder. He had them moving man hands. Yeah, picking, flipping, taking whole rugs down by herself down the steps. Picking up armoires and moving entertainment centers. Oh, this boy powerful. So you finally got intimate over the weekend, and Lord have mercy, it was everything she hoped for. And right after she said everything I hoped for, period, but then it got tricky. Oh, they laying up in the afterglow. They laying in bed just like usual, just rubbing on me. And they kept talking about how much he loved my skin. Then he whispered to me, I just want to eat you. Now, she giggled, turned, because she want to say yes to this. That's what the giggle was about. And turned and looked at him thinking he wanted to go for round 2. No. Now, you was hoping that he was talking about what you thought he was talking about. That's what the giggle was for. But then he said to me, no, I literally want to eat you. I looked at this man and I asked him to repeat himself. Because you know what? If that's what you really want to do, just go and say it to me. But I don't know what you mean by literally. So I asked him to repeat himself.
he said that he fantasizes about eating a part of a woman's body, and it's a big fetish that he's not been able to live out yet. Now, at this point, you need to be sitting up in the bed. You need to sit up. You need to start eyeing his ass, because this is going somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then he elaborated that overseas, it's a big thing where a man would take part of a woman's buttocks and eat it.
Wow.
What?
Now, I don't know where in this letter you kept typing, but this would have been a hard letter to type. You want to eat what? I don't know who this sister is, but this conversation with, you want to eat, you going to cut who ass?
Steve.
Hold up. In words, you crazy. He said he was fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this is just a fetish and nothing serious. So I need to know if this is really just a fetish, or should I run before it's too late? What the hell did you just ask us? You're trying to figure out if this is a fetish. A man just told you that he wanted a slice of your ass. just you know, like it's cheese, or like you just a ham, a honey bake sitting up on the table. You just want a slice of your ass, cause now he done talking about this overseas. He been rubbing on your skin now. I love the texture. Now, he said he been fascinated by cannibalism since he was young, but this just a fetish and nothing serious. Now, here go the cold part right here. So I need to know if this is really a fetish, or should I run before it's too late? Have you ever heard of such? I'm falling for this guy, but I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. Okay, so what is you typing for? Now, you might be falling for this guy, but you ain't going to be able to fall on your ass, because he going to be donated.
What?
You going to wake up one night numb. You ain't going to know what's going on. And he going to be sitting over there with a plate with some hot sauce. Yeah. And going to have a napkin around his neck. Baby, what you eating? Now, he done numbed you while you sleep. You wake up and your little booty just tingling. You don't know half of it. It's over there on that damn plate.
Oh, my gosh.
Sitting over there and got some hot sauce, and he just chewing your ass, and you don't even know it. Your stupid behind talking about, have you ever heard of such a thing? Hell no, we black people.
Yeah.
Hell no, we black people. Now, at first the letter was kind of sexy. Hell.
Get out.
He talking about taking a slice of your ass, and you done wrote into us. And you sitting up in here, I don't want to end up with my butt in a frying pan. What you think you gonna do?
This sounds so
You gonna have your little biceps in there and everything else. Like a little thigh meat now.
All right, look, we
Your
gotta
stupid ass get rid of this food.
We gotta let the people know that they can email or Instagram us their thoughts.
Don't email us nothing like this again.
On the Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM, or check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, some exciting news for you, Steve. You're launching a full menswear clothing line. It's called the H by Steve Harvey collection. It is designed by your personal stylist, Ellie Caramo.
Yeah, now let me help you out and understand something, y'all. We're releasing this in capsules. I'm starting with the all-new tie collection. They are fabulous. Go to the website hbysteveharvey.com. H is the new signature line I've created with Ellie Caramo. It's called H by Steve Harvey. All the ties on here are $49. Now, the reason they're $49 is because I put a lot more into these. You know, I used to have $29 ties and stuff like that. Those days are done. I want everybody to get balled up. Look your best. These is nice. I'm on the website. Go to the website. It's a nice website, hbysteveharvey.com. Get your Christmas gifts ready finally give your daddy, your husband, your boyfriend, your man, your uncle, your girl a necktie that they really want. How many ties have we gotten through the years that just sit in the drawer? Yeah. Give me a damn Steve Harvey tie from the H collection so I can be balling. And ladies, I'm telling you, they are really, really great quality ties.
That's my question. What's different about these ties?
Oh, the quality and the richness of the color. I got a whole new, and I'm releasing it in capsules, slowly but surely, because I've changed the suit line completely. All the shirts, everything is different now. Because I decided to get involved, got my stylist Ellie on it, out of Paris. He's concerned, Mr. Harvey, we have to get the quality up for people. Okay, cool, let's go. The ties are out now. Go to the website right now, hbysteveharvey.com. hbysteveharvey.com, and buy all of the ties that's online.
Why not?
Hey, man, hey, get one of each, get two. If you can only afford one, get one. They got different colors, different patterns. I've got a herringbone on there that I'm really proud of. And I got some solids on there. You notice I wear a lot of monochrome, monographic, whatever you want to call it. Monochrome looks, monographic. So if you want to match your shirt and your tie a little bit closer, give you that.
Say it again, dog. It's mono what, Steve?
Monomalistic.
Words keep getting worse.
Shirley said it's monochromatic, but
color.
Monochrome, mono. But everybody, please go to the website right now and take a look at it and place an order for the man or the woman in your life, whoever wear ties in your life, but they real bossy. H by Steve Harvey. Y'all, sell it out for me. Hurt my feelings and sell it out.
All right, coming up next, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This portion of the Steve Harvey Morning Show is brought to you by our good friends at Walmart Family Mobile. Stay a step ahead with Walmart Family Mobile with nationwide 5G coverage powered by T-Mobile. Plans start at less than $25 a month. Walmart Family Mobile, stay a step ahead. 5G service requires 5G capable device availability, coverage, and speed varies. All right?
Going home for the holidays can be a nightmare for some people. Whew. Dealing with bickering family can ruin anyone's holiday, but the real horror comes when it's time to go to sleep. Being forced to crash in either your childhood home or a relative's place over Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Why are they staying?
It can definitely get awkward, which is why it shouldn't surprise us that a new survey finds that 52% of adults say they've made up some sort of excuse specifically to avoid uncomfortable sleeping arrangements over the holidays. 52%, that's over half. So,
Philip, I can't
and you should.
Yeah.
If I can't walk to my kitchen Friday after Thanksgiving in my drawers, there's a problem.
Hey, listen to me. Why does holidays have to be for all family?
What do you mean? Yeah.
It ain't no law say all family got to come over. All family got to be together. Most of these people in your family that you don't like anymore are married and have their own family.
But
don't
they
you invite
together? The family is coming together.
Don't you invite who you want to invite over your house?
But you don't like them, and you gonna have them over?
Yeah, well, you try to tolerate them, but that's the problem.
For the occasion, for the holiday.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that, and my wife honors that request of me. Don't have nobody at my house on my limited time off that I don't like. Just do that for me.
Is that a lot of
people?
What
about people that go over their mom's house, right? Or they go over their parents' house, and they got to stay and put up with people that they don't like for the sake of their parents. You know what I'm saying?
That's on y'all.
I don't go nowhere where I ain't liked.
I think here's the biggest problem.
Not you, but you may not like who's coming, but you dealing with it.
Well, when they get there, I'm gone.
Yeah, you can leave. You can always leave.
You're leaving your own house.
Like, I'm cool with the family. It's who the family bring with them.
It is that they don't tell you about.
Once again, my wife got a cousin. Always gonna bring somebody. We don't know who the hell he is. and you got to
Okay,
watch
the
his
extra
ass the
person.
whole damn night.
So you can't relax in
Exactly.
your
No,
own
you can't
house.
relax. I don't need it. I
No,
need to get him to have 2 spoons and keep clicking them together so I know where you at.
Well, when you invite them, do you say +1 or you just invite them and they bring someone? They don't let you know?
No, she just come over with somebody new every
Yeah.
year.
Oh, no.
Or they already en route.
It's kind of like
You
my
know, they
aunt when
let
she
you
come
know.
over.
I'm
I
gonna
leave
bring
when
such
she
and
get
such.
there.
Huh?
My aunt, my grandmother's sister, when she come over, I leave. Cause ain't nobody tell me about her condition either. Ain't nobody told me that
What she had?
Condition.
she her memory going.
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
See, I don't like that because she's surprised about everything. She don't remember nobody, nothing.
And that
So every
gets on
time you
your
speak to
nerves?
her, hey, Ain't, she said, who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Right there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I ain't finna do that.
5 hours of that?
Yeah.
Here your plate. What's this on this plate? What is that? That's turkey and dressing. You don't know. This is the reason we here today.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
And then you got to mash it up for her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she go to the restroom, then come back and say, how I get to the bathroom? You just left out of there. Man, I'm not finna do this for 5 hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'll leave. You ain't got to come over.
He said that's the reason we here today.
That is the reason. It's turkey. How you don't know turkey and dressing? When you see it.
Hey, man, you know who else I don't like?
Who?
I don't like them people that come over to the house
What?
and take more food with them than they ate.
Come on,
You sitting here?
Yes.
She know her
I'm
whole
talking about,
family
man,
do it.
like, hey, I'm telling you, man, like, are you for real, man?
Yeah.
Dog, you just gonna cut out half a pan of dressing. You got a spatula.
Yeah.
You taking so much dressing out.
You using a spatula.
You using a spatula, dog. But you in that 3-4 times.
But do they bring their own aluminum foil in their bag? And
Dog,
their
stuff
own-
be in the car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I started hiding.
To
I
go
was-
kit.
You know what? They got these new
To-go
Ziploc bags that's bigger than a gallon.
They big.
More of the show right after these jams.
Damn.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
J. Anthony Brown for the...
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Guys, time to have some fun. We got to ask you, is there a member, Junior, your family comes to mind, but is there one member of your family that, because I love his family, that's guilty? Is there one member of your family that's guilty of just always being a problem, just being a mess at Thanksgiving? And what have they done that's so
about
bad?
10 of them. Pick one.
Not 10.
Yeah. Curtis, Martin gonna be there. Mark, David, Uncle Jay, Uncle Red. It's gonna be some people there. Gonna be some problems.
Okay, so what,
That's
Uncle
why I say,
Red?
Shirley, when you come to our Thanksgiving, get in your clique. Don't go over in somebody
Yeah.
else's clique.
You said that
Just
last
get in
week,
your
yeah.
clique and stay with your people. Because I'm telling you, go over there, it's going to
They
be a
don't
problem.
mingle with each other?
I didn't know families had cliques like that, though.
Time. The prisoners hang with the prisoners. They got all kinds of stuff to talk about.
Wait, what?
You can't be free. Ain't never been to prison and talk what they talking about over there. The prisoners hang with the prisoners.
They clicked up. They in they
Yeah.
So everybody that's been locked up, they all
They
hang
all
together.
together. They over there on the card table, domino table. You know, they over there looking with mirrors around
you can't
corners.
get in a
you know,
locked
they,
up conversation if you
Yeah,
haven't
you
been
have
locked
no
up.
idea
You're
what they
not
talking
allowed
about.
to go.
Yeah, you have no idea what they talking about. You don't know nothing about going to bed at 9, lights out. You don't have nothing. You don't know nothing about that.
Come on, boy.
Boy, you don't know. Why would you be over there?
Yeah.
You don't know how they got the cell phone in the whole. You don't know how they get them in.
Yeah.
Why would
You
be
can't
over there?
contribute to the conversation.
You can't put nothing in.
You been talking about, boy. You don't know.
Fight.
Yeah. You don't know nothing about unscrewing no light bulb, crushing it in a whole tile, and what you doing with the. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
That's how they got
What
the
they
guard
doing
coming.
with the pieces of that? What is that?
They put it out in the hallway. That's how they hear the guard coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you don't know nothing about this.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be in that clique. I wouldn't be in that clique, yeah.
Yeah. You ain't never hid a shank in you.
You ain't never did that. Come on, let them know. You don't have no business over there in that conversation. What do you know about how to press your pants in prison? You don't know nothing about putting your pants in between the mattress. You don't know nothing about that and lay on it to get a crease.
Jay,
Why would
what
you be
say,
talking?
Jay?
You don't know how to make top ramen in the commode. You don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Don't even go over there.
That ain't for you.
That is not for you.
That's where you way out your league. What you doing over there?
Junior, I love your family
Go
so
over there and
much.
talk
I
with the
love
people
it.
you can relate to about rent and cars and mortgages payments and somebody going to school. Your ass had no business over in this corner. And you know where they congregate at? They always congregate in low light. They don't never be in the open.
Yeah.
Every time they get together, their ass is in a corner where it's low lit.
Shouldn't have been here. And you over here trying to talk to us. Ain't got one recipe to make hooch.
Not one.
You ain't never had fermented fruit in your damn life. What you over here for?
Man.
Do they bring anything to the dinner, Junior?
No.
Hell no. They take all the scraps and make something with it.
That's it.
All right, Steve, coming up, closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, last break of the day, guys. It's been a pretty fun, crazy, ignorant day on this crazy, ignorant show. A lot of fun today. But Steve, now...
While I'm uncomfortable. Because in order to get successful, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to do things that you don't feel like doing all the time. You have to show up when you don't want to show up. You have to be there when you feel like being somewhere else. You have to say yes a lot of times when you really want to just say no. That's where you at, man. That's how you become successful. But you can't keep asking God for more and you ain't willing to do more. It doesn't make any sense. It cannot happen that way, folks. So come on. I want you to want more for your life. But there's a scripture that backs that up too. It said, to whom much is given, much is required. Now, if you don't want the requirements, then he gonna have to pull up on the giving. But if you want the giving, know that here come the requirements. So one more time, if you don't want the requirements, he gonna have to pull up on the giving. Do not be the one who blocks your own blessings. Want more for your life and be willing to do the things to accept and receive more. It's just discipline. It's just some more work. But if you just cut out some of the BS, man, just cut out some of the happy hours. Just cut out some of the drinking. You can't smoke one every day, dog. You can't go to all the clubs. So, man, you just gonna run all the women. That's what you gonna do. All of them. I got news for you, man. Can't be successful that way. You can't.
Drop it.
Come on, drop it. Nailed it.
Y'all have a great weekend.